orange music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. First and 10, it's Jackson.
He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Sliding out of the pocket. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up, and they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
This is Chenault on the receiving end.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 19-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 16-yard line.
Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Seahawks 6, Packers nothing.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
2nd and 15. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. But weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30. 10.
Making it happy, Captain.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Packers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Intended for number 80. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
27-yard attempt.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And he tiptoes around defenders for a gain of about 5.
Gain of 5 brings up.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last...
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll roll him out right. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't?
And that's caught inside the 30.
Ready for us.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It'll bite. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on him.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about...
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 26. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Laviska Shenault there to make the grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Picked off near the 34. And some room to roll now. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 58 yards. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
To number 26.
From 17 yards out. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Now that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Seahawks 42. Packers.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Tyler Lockett now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
First chance for the backup here to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Sliding out of the pocket. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Blair, second-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This game is all but over after that last fourth down stop. The only question left, will they play conservative and run the clock, or try to pour some salt in the wound? And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Packers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 40.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Brown, 36 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 23-yard line.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5.
2-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
A big loss.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
To punt for the Seahawks.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for